Secret Books started on kind of a slow afternoon when I was cleaning up my studio. There were some old books out and some black stones, and I put the stones on the book, and I thought that looks like a poem. That it's not telling you much of anything, but it's making a space where you can go in and make up a story. I loved it. It didn't look like anything else I'd done, and it didn't look like a commercial piece, though I did a lot of still life. And the thing, when you do one interesting photograph, the first question, or one of the first questions is, could I do another one? So I started doing other ones, and I kept adding and adding. I worked on that for about 3 or 4 years. I think I was done, but then I'd see some weird thing in an antique shop or something like that. So I would buy it, and I would add to the series. Once the series was, I thought, would this be a book? Could this be an interesting book? And I was visiting with an art director, a designer called Lana Rigsby down in Texas. And I was talking about this, and I was talking about, does it need a text or not? She said, Borges. And bells went off and birds sang, because he was the perfect writer to work with. For one thing, he was deceased, maybe. And so we went, and I thought, like, we could never get the rights to that. I mean, he's a giant in world literature. But we went to his agent in New York, a man who was known as the Jackal for it. They had to reach out to Borges' wife in Argentina. We sent the project down. She never replied. So finally they said, okay, go ahead. And so I like to think that I snuck into world literature through the servants' entrance, but here I am. I have a favorite. It's like children, as they always say, and I actually think of it as one piece rather than 44 different pieces. But I do love the snake, and I love the snake because if art doesn't have something difficult in it, if it's just tells you things you already know and makes you feel good, then it's not doing the most that it can do. We found a snake handler, and he brought in his snakes, and we opened a book, got everything lit, put a snake on it, and the snake immediately started to do all this wiggling and squirming, and it was a very slow process that I was using, a Polaroid film and so forth, but I shot about 45 different snake positions, and this seems to be the one that was the best.